Good morning. Welcome to another episode of Morning Fog with Dr. Mark and Liz. Good morning, Liz.
Good morning, Mark. How are you today?
It's an absolutely epic day. So grateful to be here and sharing some of our insights and wisdom from taking care of people and helping them get unstuck and move past obstacles into the opportunities in their life. So I'm just filled with gratitude.
Well, that is a wonderful thing because that is exactly what we're going to talk about today. And the reason we're talking about it is because it's thrown around all the time. Oh, be grateful, gratitude, gratitude. But really, what people don't understand, or most people, maybe some do, is the real true benefits of gratitude. Gratitude is actually good for our emotional, physical, mental, and social health. There's so many benefits to practicing gratitude that we think it is absolutely imperative that we share this today. Well, first of all, we're coming around, we're during the holiday season. Everybody finds ways to be a little bit more grateful during the holiday season, which is always wonderful. But the holidays also bring a whole lot of stress. And with that stress can come some physical pain, can come some lack of sleep, can come some depression, whatever else it is. And practicing gratitude actually can help reduce a lot of those symptoms. So what does gratitude really do for us? Gratitude helps us to find clarity in difficult situations. Gratitude helps us to sort of center ourselves and calm ourselves down. Why? Because everybody has something in their life to be grateful for. We all get in those situations where we think, my life is horrible. This is the worst situation ever. And we're not saying that people don't go through things that are painful. Even when you've lost someone, there still are ways to be grateful. You could be grateful for that, how that person impacted your life. You could be grateful for the people that are left in your life that are still around. There are ways to find gratitude in every single situation and scenario.
Yeah, and finding gratitude and being grateful doesn't take a lot of time. It doesn't take any money. It simply takes a little bit of attention, and you can do it each morning right before you're getting up, and it can be done each evening right as you're going to bed. So there are times that you have a little bit of a lull in what's going on anyway. And it just takes a few minutes. And the really interesting thing is that you don't need to have an entire scroll of things. As a matter of fact, there's studies that show that the impact is actually somewhere between 3 and 5 different things that you're really grateful for. And they can change every day. It doesn't need to be the same, but 3 to 5 things. Those people think, oh, in order to have an impact, I've got to put 20, 30, 100 things in a row. No, you don't. And if you have those, be grateful that you have that many, but just think about and focus on those 2, 3, 4 things, 5 things, and you'll start to manifest the benefits. Again, as Liz said, the emotional, social and relationship and physical health benefits of being grateful. And it's really amazing how impactful this simple exercise is.
So I believe that practicing gratitude a few times throughout the day, and again, as you said, you don't have to pay for it. You can do it anywhere. You could do it in your bed. You could do it in the shower. You could do it, sitting at your kitchen table. It doesn't matter. But the point is that it is a known fact that people who practice gratitude are actually happier and live longer lives. So here's what we suggest for a start. When you get up in the morning, before you even get out of bed, think of 3 things that you're grateful for. It's a fantastic way to start the day. Even if you have a stressful day coming forward, knowing that you have all these things you have to do, just starting your day by thinking of 3 things you're grateful for. And frankly, it could be something as simple as you're grateful for how you feel in your bed. I mean, it doesn't have to be grateful for the roof over your head, grateful for, I have a cat who comes on top of me every morning and I'm grateful for his purr. And it doesn't matter what it is, but it's just something that makes you feel good. And then finding maybe 5 minutes midday, whenever it is. You could be driving, you could be, walking your dog, you could be making a sandwich. Again, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be actually sitting and being mindful. Just thinking to yourself, though, what are some things that who are some people that I'm grateful for? That's a really good one, to think of some people that you're really grateful for. And then the one that you talked about that is, I think, most important, especially if we're going back to stress, and we all know stress levels are through the roof right now. Having that gratitude at night before you go to bed actually helps to ease you in to a less induced sleep. It calms you before sleep. It prevents that scroll of worry that we all have, that we can all get going before we go to bed. Finding that opportunity to think of what happened during the day that you're grateful for and focusing on it. It's really amazing what the power of positive thinking does to our mind, body, our spirit, and
Yeah.
our sleep.
And let's just take a look at that. And we can imagine that being grateful may impact our emotions, but exactly what are the impacts that we have? Well, you know, when you have higher levels of positive emotions that come around through gratitude, you also have less stress.
Mhm.
And less stress is so important. We are so stressed at this point. A there's a study that was out that said that 77%, and this was in 2022, that 77% of people were reaching out looking for mental health support. Unfortunately, only 17% of them could find it. We need help in that area, and the closest help is right in our own hands, in our own minds, in practicing gratitude.
I love that. Turn within. And as you said, it's right there. People who practice it tend to be more alert when they wake up in the morning. They tend to be happier, as we said, less stressed. It reduced depression, more optimistic.
Yeah,
So it's simple. It seems so obvious, but interestingly enough, not a lot of people actually practice it. So if you could start to incorporate this in your life, again, people socially with relationships, people feel more generous and forgiving and compassionate. Physically, strengthens your immune system. Who knew that
yeah.
just being grateful could strengthen your immune system?
Well, the other thing is, I mean, as a pulmonologist, we get trained in sleep medicine, and most of the board certified sleep physicians are pulmonologists. Well, we don't get enough sleep as a nation, and many of us wake up in the morning not feeling refreshed. You can have more sleep, better sleep, and wake up feeling refreshed simply by being grateful at night before going to bed, doing your gratefuls. How many of us have high blood pressure? And we can reduce our blood pressure and we can just feel better in our bodies. We're less bothered by aches and pains that we all get by getting a little bit older um, when you practice gratitude. So it's a beautiful thing that really impacts, and as you said, was your immune system, keeping away some of the common colds and the flu and things like that. When you look at it, what is our life? Our life is a series of emotional responses. It's our physical well-being. If you don't have your health, you don't have much of anything. And those two come together and interact in our social life, our relationships, our intimate relationship, our family relationships, our friends, our work colleagues, and just society in general. By being grateful, which costs you nothing but a little bit of your downtime, you can impact so many parts of your life.
Love it. So again, we challenge you to try this and to let us know how it's impacting you. Mark and I have incorporated this every day since we've been together as twin lights. And I can only tell you that in any situation of adversity, being able to turn to gratitude has helped each of us get through so much better than we ever would have before. So we just want to pass this on to you and we hope you take advantage of it. It's really, really an amazing gift that's in your back pocket.
And as we finish up, we're grateful for you. So thank you for listening. Thank you for following our podcast. We always welcome your insights. Please let us know and stick with us as we look to do lots of things to help you live a better, more fulfilled, absolutely extraordinary life that each of you deserve. Have a great day.
Bye now.
Bye.